Hi and good morning, everybody. Let me just fix this. Oh God, all you can say this morning. I've just got up and had a wash. It's a little bit early, I think. I was trying to set up, sort of like schedule it, then people would get a bit of a notification. Good morning, flipping fantastic fan. Is it Kelly? I can't remember. I never remember everybody's names. Is it Kelly? I can't remember. Yeah, so yes, Kelly. I was going to schedule it for 9:30, and I was trying to do the scheduling thing, and I didn't have a clue how I was doing it. So I just pressed this, and it's gone live. So I'm a little bit early, but just give people a chance to get in. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a haul video. Nothing brilliant, but hiya, Death by Glamour. Sorry, I am not familiar with your name, Death by Glamour. I'm not even done my makeup or anything yet this morning. Lex, you're teaching, you're not really here. I hope you have a good day. First day, Lex. I'm sure you'll be absolutely fantastic, darling. I think everybody will love you just as much as we do. Hi, Shelster. All right, I've got 10 in watching, so I'll make a start. Yeah, I just thought I'd pop on because I've not been on for ages or done anything, have I? So I thought I'll pop on and give you an idea of some stuff what I've got. So I went out yesterday, not been out a lot lately. I've been picking a lot up from car boot sales. Hi, Karen. Hi, Girly Whirly. Got volume off, so no idea what's going on. Let me just text. I'll just message Lex. Right, I've just text Lex, then she knows. Hi, Joan. Right, so I went out to just a town not far from me yesterday. I just thought I would go and have a look what they've got. Nothing ordinarily special, but just all your regular stuff. So this is the first item I picked up. Well, it's not the first item I picked up, but it's one of the items. It's a cardigan, but it is pure cashmere. It's a Marks and Spencer's collection. It's size 18s, which is a bonus. And I paid £4. You can see that there. I think they had it at 5, and then it's got a cross through it, and then 4. So, yeah, so I should get around about £25 for that. It's a long one as well. It needs a little bit of debobbling. You can see there, yeah. But I'll just get my debobbler on that. That should be fine. Oh, you got to go, Lex. That's fine. No worries. Have a great day. I'm talking to her, and she can't hear me because she's on silent. So, this, I know it's coming out of summer season now, but I still pick up stuff if I get it cheap enough. So this is just a calico dress. I was trying to do quite well with calico, size 16. It was only £2 because they're getting rid of all the summer stuff, and it's just a little shift dress, but I thought it was pretty, very pretty. Quite like that. Very nice. It has got a little mark on it there. I don't think you can probably see. Where is it? It's there, somewhere around here. I don't think the camera's picking it up, just there. But I think that'll come out with a bit of vanish. So probably aim for about £16.50 on that. You're packing eBay sales, Joan. Well, I've got to go down to the office in a minute and do mine, so that's why I'm doing this dead early. So I haven't got very good Wi-Fi in the office. That's why I don't really do a lot of streaming from the office. So I'm in my office at home, a little square bedroom. This was from British Art Foundation, believe it or not. One of Dee's charity shops going. But I just loved it. It's a wool and cashmere blend skirt. It's a Marks and Spencer's, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but that is not really old label, but it's not a modern label, so that's quite an older Marks and Spencer's label. And that's the label there. So yeah, it was new with tags. £4.79 paid, which I don't think is bad for British Heart Foundation, considering it was £40. So I'll probably aim for around about 25 on that. I really, really like that. This was one of my pickups of the day, which I really love this. This is from British Heart Foundation as well. This is a wool and mohair jacket. Look at that. It's fabulous. Love it. And it's by Jaeger. And it was £8.49. So just bear with me a second. I don't know how to turn the notifications off on that. You know that group that we're all in on Facebook? I don't know how to turn the notifications off, so it just keeps dinging all the time. So please excuse the dinging. Yeah, so £8.49. I'm hoping to get upwards of 40, maybe 45 for that, because I just think it's beautiful. Looking to buy a backdrop. Any recommendations? Patterns, plain white. Personally, I've had patterns in the past, and I bought a roller blind from IKEA, and it's battened onto the wall, and it just pulls down, and it's one of them that's sort of like, you don't have to hook it onto anything. It's sort of like thing goes itself, whatever you call it. And I love it. I love that white roller blind. I think you can get white, black, whatever you fancy like, but that's what I would recommend anyway. Yeah, wallpaper's a good one as well on boards. Yeah, this is what this board, you can see this at the side here. This is a great big piece of MDF, and that originally was going to be a board for me doing photographs at home. I was going to wallpaper it, but I ended up getting the unit, so this is just stuck here now. Julie has a roller blind attached to the Calax unit. Yeah, I love my roller blind, to be honest. I don't think I'd use anything else. The downside about the roller blind is because of the white, they can get a bit mucky. But the ones from IKEA are really, really good. You can wipe them down. I use baby wipes, and wipe them down. So, because I use mine, I pull it down onto a box, and I do my shoes on there as well now. So I actually place my shoes half on the roller blind and half off, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, so I need to wipe it down every now and again, but it wipes down okay. Hi, Heather. Good morning. This was again, it's probably coming out of the season for it, but I couldn't leave it behind. It was Warehouse silk, and I've always done well with Warehouse, and I've sold Warehouse silk before. It was £3, and I love the colour, I love the print, and I'm going to see if I can get about 25 for that, just with it being pure silk, maybe a little bit more. I love the birdie print. Yeah, that's why I picked it up, Heather. I just love the print on it. So, yeah. Like I say, it's not a big haul, so I'll not be here too long, and then you can get on with the rest of your day. This is a Marks and Spencer's wrap dress. Yeah. It was new with tags. Should have been £40. Was reduced in the sale to £28, but I will remove this tag, as we all do. I paid £4 for it. It's a size 12s, I think, which is an okay size. No, it's a 14s, so even better. Long sleeve, so ideal for autumn wrap dress. I'll probably try 24 for that, 24.50. With it being new with tags. This is a phase 8. Now, I've sold one like this last month, and it sold more or less straight away. Pleats, these pleats are very in this season. This I don't know what you call it, like a crinkle pleat or it's not a knife pleat, is it? But they're going to be big apparently this season. And I just love the colour of this. It's like a plum colour. And like I say, I sold the exact same one as this in a different colour last month. I think that was new with tags. But this is a size 12. So I'm going to aim for about £18.50 on that. And I paid £2. You're struggling with the length. Yeah. Mine's quite high up. My roller blinds, I have it quite high up on the wall. But I'm in the unit, so it's not too bad for me. So it depends on your space and everything, doesn't it? So, yeah. You'll find, I'm sure you'll find what's best for you, to be honest. These are long, tall, salad. They're only the basics, but they're really, really good condition, and they are extra large. Extra large always sells well. And it's long sleeve, so fantastic for autumn. I got this striped one, £2 again. And then I got the plain one, which I might sell them together, just with them being the same top, same size. That's a black one, long sleeved again. Paid £2. So I paid £4 from both. I'll probably ask maybe about 25 for them both. And then same lady must have donated this as well, because this is long, tall seller. Also paid £2 for this as well. This is a blue striped. It's a thicker material. It's not the basic range. It is actually just says long, tall seller. Extra large again, but it looks unworn. It feels unworn. It's no tags on it, but it's not been washed. You can tell it's not been washed. So that was £2 as well. So I might try for about 20-ish on that. Long tall salad seems to have dropped down in price a lot from when I first started reselling. But I suppose with us all doing these videos and that, you know, it's, as they say, it's counterproductive. But I don't know. I don't know where I sit with that anyway. So I enjoy doing the haul videos, and I know people enjoy watching them. So I'm not going to be stopping doing them anytime soon, I don't think. So, but hey ho. Pair of shoes, LK Bennett's. They have got some scuffing on the. Now I'm going to try with a suede brush, but I don't really think that that's going to come. Bye. See you tonight. Sorry, that's my son just going off to college. They've got like this scuff mark here, and I'm not sure whether or not a brush is going to do it. So if anybody's got any idea, any tips for like a suede shoe to get the marks off, yeah, that would be great. So they're only size 4, but they were only £2, and I couldn't leave LK Bennett's for £2. So, you know, even if they don't go for a load of money, then I'm quite happy. They're nice inside, nice and clean and that. So £2, that's great. Hi, Sib. I can't keep up with your name. You're changing it that many times. How are you doing? Hope you were all right. Not seen you for a long time. You've not been doing any Instagrams? Try suede eraser. Is that the little block that you get on the end of the brush? You know, you get like the suede brushes and it's got like a little block on the end. Is it that? Is that an eraser? Because I've got a brush with one of them on. It's like a chalk block on the end. You get told that time after time. Where have you been? You've like dropped off the planet. Nobody's seen you. We're missing all your charity shop hauls that you're doing. Not your hauls, but you know, when you're going around the charity shops on Instagram. I love watching them. It's separate from the brush. Right, okay, I might look into that then. yeah, thanks for that. Right, I picked this up blind because being the idiot that I am, sometimes when I go out and about, it's easier to turn my Wi-Fi off. Do you ever find when you're out and about and you're in, especially like places that have like shopping centres and they have their own Wi-Fi, which is usually a load of crap, I turn it off because it just interferes with me trying to research stuff. And what I've done is I turned it off about 2 weeks ago and not turned it back on. So when I've been in the house, I've been actually using my data on my phone. So I've run out of data until the 16th of this month. So if I'm going charity shops now, I'm going blind. So I picked this up blind. This is the Harry Potter Deathly Hallows. It's the CDs. There's I think there's 20 CDs in here. It was by Stephen Fry. And I paid $9.99 for it. Not sure whether I've overpaid for that. I have had a quick look on Amazon and eBay when I got home. So I think I'll do all right. I don't think I'll lose money on it, but I've never seen a CD one before. So I thought I might actually listen to these before I sell them. So yeah. So tenner paid. But tenner, it's only a tenner, isn't it? If I get my money back, it doesn't really matter, does it? And the last piece of clothing, sorry, one's fell out of the bag. I absolutely loved this. It is so super, super, super soft. And it is by Parishioner, I think it is, which is, I think it's a French brand, that. But I've sold this in the past and it does tend to get a lot of watchers. I think you should get 30 for the CDs, Seb. Yeah. Okay, well, that's all right. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with a £10 profit from anything. So, yeah. So this, when I've sold this brand before, well, I sold it a few times, but it always gets a lot of views and a lot of watchers, and it doesn't seem to hang around very long. So I'll just show you the label there. This is a super, super, there's nothing in it, there's no cashmere or anything, but it's a super, super fluffy jumper. So, so soft. And it's like a leopardy printy sort of style. And I thought, well, it's going to be really in this season. So I did pay a fiver for it. Oh my God. I did pay £5 for that. And I think I might have overpaid for it. But you sold one and it only went for $1.99. Well, do you know what, Heather? I'll keep it. If it doesn't sell, I'll keep it because I really, really like it and it's so, so soft. So, and that, when I bought it, I thought, well, if it doesn't sell, I'll keep it. So, yeah. So I'm going to aim for about $14.50 on that, maybe a bit more. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So anyway, that was all the clothing. Just one more item to show you, I think. Let me just check the bag. Yeah, is this is some Geomag, as you can already tell by the writing. I don't really need to tell you that. It's more or less complete. I think there's a couple of plastic pieces that are missing from it. Now, the Geomag is the one that sells. Yes, it's Geomag, yeah, Sibley. Geomag sells quite well for me. But there is one that you can't sell, and it's like this, but what's the name of it now? Magnatech, is it? You can't sell that on eBay, I don't think. Or you didn't used to be able to sell it. Something to do with something in America, children swallowing some of the parts or something like that. Magnatech, yeah. There was something about it, but the Geomag is okay to sell. I sold it on eBay, and it does command quite good money. Now, I paid $2.99 for this, and it's got 125 pieces. Supposed to have 125 pieces, but I did count it yesterday, and I think it's missing one of the panels. Got all the balls and all the stick things. Keywords here, guys. Balls and sticks. And it's just a couple of the plastic bits what I'm missing. So, but I paid £2.99 for it, so I should easily make my money on that. I should easily get about £10-15 for it. Seb, how are you? Think I saw somewhere that you were poorly. Have you been poorly, Seb? Oh, what a shame. Nope. I hope your wife is looking after you. Mind you, I bet she's glad, isn't she? I bet she's glad that you're a little bit poorly. I don't mean that in a nasty way either. I mean it in, you might be a little bit more quiet. Anyway, I'll shut up before I put my foot in it. I've brought a brewy and not even my Star Wars. This is my partner's cup, but it's a big cup, so. Thanks for asking, Kelly. Yes, I've had a rotten August, something not right. Oh. Yeah, you are always noisy, Sib, so I bet your wife's glad of the peace and quiet. Have you been being quiet while you're poorly? I hope it's nothing serious anyway, Sib. I hope you're soon back to your bubbly self and we can see a lot more of you on social media. So that's it, guys. Nothing, like I say, nothing extraordinary, just your ordinary bread and butter stuff. And yeah, looking forward to hitching. Can't wait. Can't wait to meet everybody finally that I, speak to on YouTube regularly. And yeah, it's going to be a great weekend. So it's going to take me around about 3.5 hours. I'm coming down with 2 other resellers. Becky, who is going to be driving. And then Mandy, who I usually go sourcing with on a Friday. She's not a YouTuber, but she was a bit apprehensive about coming along because she's not a YouTuber. But no, it's a reseller meetup, so everybody's welcome, I'm sure. So yeah, you're off to the post office, Joan. Okay, yeah, I'm going now anyway. I've got to go down to the office and pack parcels. So, and then I'm going out sourcing again. So, I know, Heather, I told her this. She was a bit like, oh, well, I don't do YouTube and it's all for YouTubers and that. And I said, no, it's not. I said, it's a reseller meetup. I said, it's for everybody. I said, and nobody there would be funny anyway at all. I said, you're going to have loads in common with everybody there. So anyway, she's coming along now. So she's already met Sue. We've already met Sue at the other meetup that we went to, and we know Beck. So I think most of you know Becca Bamber, who is kicking ass debts on Instagram, and I don't think she does YouTube. So how many parcels do I have to pack today? I think I've got 7 today, Sean. Let me just check. I think I've got 7. Yeah. I've got 7 to pack. One thing before I go, what I'm going to mention is, and I don't know whether this is it's the algorithms of eBay and everything like that, but just of late, I've had a really good run of sales. Now, I know sales have picked up a little bit from what they were in August, but I've changed the way I've been doing things. I used to do everything on buy now, but what I've started doing is a lot of the stock that is older than a year old, I've started putting on auctions, and I've started scheduling auctions every day. I watched Nick Hill's video about scheduling the start date, and I did know that you could do it, but I wasn't quite sure on how you did it. So thanks a lot for that, Nick. It's been brilliant. And I also didn't know that when you highlight all your items that you want to sell similar, that you can actually edit in that block when it comes up, which I didn't know you could do that. I thought you had to go into each individual item. So thanks a lot for that, Nick. It saved me a load of time. So now I've been scheduling auctions every single day, ending at around about 8 o'clock-ish. Only about 10 items a night, because that's probably as much as I could cope with, because they don't all sell anyway. And since then, I've been getting consistent sales every day. I've been hitting my target every single day. Now, whether that is just because eBay's picking up or whether there's something going on with the algorithms, I don't really know. But I'm going to continue doing that and see how things are. So yeah, just sticky stock that I just want to try and get rid of, just auctioning it off. So starting low prices, and as long as I get back what I paid for it, it doesn't really matter. So, and it makes room for more stock. So just wanted to put that out there. So anyway, I'm going to get going. Rabbited on for long enough. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I shall speak to you soon, guys. So bye for now.